Hello and welcome to today's mentor. In the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about capacity building. And today, we'll be looking at an aspect of capacity building that is, related to establishing mentoring relationships. One of the most important ways of building your capacity is actually to have a mentor, to have someone who is more experienced than you, to have someone who can help you in that area of his expertise, to grow. Now, I want to immediately say that the information I'm going to be sharing with you, they are not originally mine, but they in a very synthetic way, represent what I believe and what I accept to exist in a mentoring relationship. So we're going to start with a definition. Who is a mentor? Who is a mentor? All right. Now, a mentor is an experienced and knowledgeable individual who provides guidance, support, advice to someone less experienced or knowledgeable in a particular field. So a mentor is an individual who has more experience, to be able to give you guidance, to be able to give you support and advice in a particular field. And mentors typically share the expertise, insights, and lessons learned to help the mentee develop skills, gain confidence, and achieve their goals. So it is very important that the goal of a mentor is actually to help you to achieve your goal, to gain confidence, to become more developed in those areas of your skill. All right. Now, mentors often play a crucial role in personal and professional development by offering guidance, sharing wisdom, and acting as a role model. So that is a mentor. A mentor is usually someone who is ahead of you in a particular area, in a particular field of endeavor that you are interested in, and you admire the person for what the person is doing in that area. You approach the person accepts and becomes your role model, becomes your advisor, so to say, in that area. All right. Now, what are the qualities of good mentors? What are the qualities of good mentors? Now, they possess several qualities. Now, the very first one is experience and expertise. That means that in that particular area that you are seeking to grow, they are experienced and they have that expertise. They have something that you need to learn or benefit from. Number two, they have active listening skills. A mentor is not just someone who, when you meet, he talks and talks and talks. He is someone who sometimes simply listens. He needs to be a listening person, and he needs to provide a safe and supportive space for open communication. So it's not a one-sided, thing. He should mostly be a listener. Number three is a mentor shows empathy and support. Empathy and support. You cannot really help others until you are able to understand and empathize with their situation. And so he should be able to, offer emotional support, encouragement, and motivation. This is someone who has gone through similar things, come out of them successfully, victoriously, and so is able to speak into that situation in a very empathetic way, in a very supportive way, in a very encouraging and motivating way. He is someone who gives you guidance and feedback. From a mentor, you should be able to ask, questions, and a mentor should be able to give you sincere, honest insights, knowledge, and perspective. They should be able to even offer you constructive criticism in a very supportive way. All right. Now, they are patient and flexible. They are patient and flexible. They understand that, not everyone is an eagle. People have different learning paces or speed. They allow you to make your own mistakes while providing you with guidance, along the way. All right. They also adapt their mentoring style to meet the mentee's need. Number 6, trust and confidentiality. Trust and confidentiality. Trust is very, very important in a mentoring process. So a good mentor maintains confidentiality and fosters a trusting environment where the mentee feels comfortable sharing their thoughts, concerns, and aspirations. So trust and confidentiality are very, very important in a mentoring process. Number 7, goal orientation. Now, effective mentors also help their mentees to define and work towards their goal. So there should be a definition. What do I really want to attain? Where am I going? All right. So they assist in setting realistic objectives, creating action plans, and monitoring progress. All right. Number 8, a good mentor is a role model. All right. Is a role model. So he leads by example and serves as a positive role model. They demonstrate professionalism, integrity, and ethical behavior, inspiring their mentees to emulate those qualities. All right. So you don't follow someone who is not a role model. You don't follow someone, you don't learn from someone who is not an example of good behavior, who is not an example of ethical behavior, who is not an example of integrity. And then finally, a mentor also helps the mentees in exposing them to networking and opportunities. All right. Like I do with some of you, my mentees that I've sent clients to, I've invited to events. So a good mentor helps, the mentees with these valuable networks, resources, opportunities that can further their growth and development. These are the qualities of a good mentor. Now, just as we have good qualities for mentors, there are also good qualities for mentees. Okay? Now ask yourself, are you a good mentee when you listen to this? The very first one is that you must be open to learn. You must be open to learn. The main trust of a mentoring relationship is to learn. And so if you're not open to learn, then you are not really seeking mentoring. All right. Openness to learn. A good mentee is receptive to new ideas, perspectives, and feedback. They have a genuine desire to learn and to improve. Many people come, they say we want to be mentored. But when you get to the very depth of it, you find out that they're not really interested in a mentoring relationship. They just want to be able to call you their mentor, or they just want to say, I know this person, or they just want to be in your circle of friends without any genuine desire to learn. To be a mentee, you need to be open to learn. Secondly, you need to be proactive. Let me say this very importantly. What you learn from your mentor is dependent on you. You're not a child. Your mentor is not going to be running around you, doing stuff. No. What you learn is dependent on you. And so you should be proactive, all right? You should take initiative in your own development. You should actively seek guidance, ask questions, and again engage in discussions with your mentor. All right. So you don't wait. Oh, I'm in this mentoring program. Nothing is happening. Nothing is happening because you're not showing initiative. All right. Show initiative. Go to his DM. Ask questions. Find out, those areas. Share with him. And those who are proactive are those who learn. All right. Number 3, a good mentee has clear goals and objectives. All right. You need to have a clear understanding of your goals and objectives. And you need to communicate these with your mentor and work collaboratively to create action plans. All right. You need to have clear goals and objectives. Number 4, you need to be actively engaged. It is very related to the previous point that I mentioned. Mentees actively participate in the mentoring relationship. You need to come prepared to meetings, follow up on suggestions and advice, and take ownership of your learning. Don't wait until your mentor takes initiative. Don't wait until your mentor, gives you something. No, you need to take initiative. You need to take ownership of your own learning process. Number 5, a good mentee respects and shows appreciation. Now, it is very important that you actually respect this mentor who is trying to help you with his time, with his expertise, with his commitment. All right? Show gratitude for your mentor's guidance and support. He is doing it. He's not charging you in many cases. And do not have that sense of entitlement. Okay? Your mentor is not owing you anything. He's only making himself available to you. So show respect and appreciation. Number 6, a good mentee is reflective and self-aware. All right? Effective mentees reflect on their own strengths, weaknesses, and areas of growth. They know all these areas. You know your strengths, you know your weaknesses, you know areas of growth, and you are open to self-assessment and seek to develop in those areas of your weaknesses. All right? A good mentee is accountable. All right? It takes responsibility for their own actions and progress. They set deadlines, track their own progress, and hold themselves accountable for meeting their goals. So you need to be accountable. Number 8, active listening. Mentees actively listen to their mentor's advice, suggestions, and feedback. They are receptive to different perspectives and demonstrate a willingness to consider alternative approaches. So it's very important that you show to be an active listener. Take notes, all right? Take notes, write, listen. When you are not an active listener, many important information, news, knowledge will just pass you by. So be an active listener. Number 9, all right? Adaptability and flexibility. Now, effective mentees are adaptable and flexible in their thinking and approach. They are open to adjusting their goals and strategies based on feedback and changing circumstances. So be adaptable and flexible. And then finally, appreciation of the mentor-mentee relationship. You should show appreciation of this relationship. Good mentees value the mentor-mentee relationship and actively contribute to its success. It is not a one-sided relationship. It is a two-way relationship. They show commitment, trust, and willingness to learn from their mentor. Now, these are qualities of a good mentee. Now, I want to say that this is one of the most important ways of building your capacity. When you find a good mentor, build that relationship. Do everything to make sure that you get the most from that relationship. The success of that relationship to a greater extent depends on you, not on the mentor. Because when you are hungry, when you are drawing out from him, you are able to, activate him to be able to give you what he has on his inside. But when all you're interested in is just being around someone without really wanting to learn, then you wouldn't be able to make the most of that mentoring relationship. I want to encourage us as we go on in this capacity building series. Please, if you do not have a mentor, find a mentor. And if you are someone who is experienced and who has, advanced in a particular area or field, please be open to mentor younger ones. Be open to mentor those who are coming up. And if I am your mentor, maybe you are a participant in any of my mentoring programs, the John Godson Foundation Agripreneur Mentoring Program, please activate, be more active. Ask me questions. Come to my inbox. Ask me questions. interact with me, engage me, all right? Or you are a member of the Servant Leadership Mentoring Program, please the same. Do not wait for, I'm not going to be, we're not going to do passive mentoring. I'm not good at that. Those who come to my inbox, those who talk with me, those who, share with me are those who get from me. And those who are passive and who are waiting for me to pursue them, I will never pursue you. I will not. I don't have the time for that. And so I want to encourage you, please make the most of your mentoring relationships. Make the most of your mentoring relationship. Thank you very much for joining me today, and we'll see you again next time. Thank you, and bye-bye.